I started playing the cello when I was young, back in elementary. I was actually much more better than everybody else because A, I did what the teacher told me, but I did more.
Don't stare into the light, run away. Don't stare into the light, run away. Open door, give me more. I'm ready for every open door. I'm ready for every open door. I flat out don't listen, no matter right back. It's the fatter I hack, times to splatter my past. I took the foreign exchange, the chlorine in veins.
Once I started developing some sort of a taste in what I liked, I kind of always had this feeling like I can make it too.
I'm ready for every open door. I'm ready for every open door.
Recording?
Yeah, it is.
I ended up getting the name from a source above us, and it was me basically reaching out to God, praying, asking for some wisdom in actually naming. It wouldn't. I didn't want it to be like I'm naming myself. I wanted it to be like I'm naming the artist that's gonna change other people's lives, and it's just gonna be through my body that this artist will come about. You know, I'm gonna make a name, and bluntly in my name, because it just so seems that our generation has to have everything so simple. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna put my message in my name too, and that's Phacts, plural, with an S, unknown. So I mean, it's not like I was forcing myself to be humble, but shit, I didn't want to be that out there, like what the mainstream is just filled with these days. Everybody just wants to be the most simple possible name, or they want to come out and rap about the most simple topic, beer, clubbing. It's just a bunch of bullshit. To me it is. I think that's doling us down. And with all their dollars and money, they're trying to bring up their name and put us down. And I'm like, fuck that. This little new age movement, and it's called Wake Up. Everybody needs to wake up, right? But it's like, that itself is a bunch of bullshit. Because everybody already is awake. There's nothing new under the sun. So with my name right there, I'm pretty much getting people into the vibe right before they even put on my record and start listening to what I got, just with the name itself. The cons, from my view, my opinion, are not having such a wide crowd of people. So many. I mean, shit. We want to have a big variety. We want to have so many different listeners, but these days, you got to be so specific into what everybody's into and what they want, what's new, what you want to buy. In a way, you basically gave them what was already on their mind. You gave them what they were already eating. You know, it's nothing really that new. The only thing that's really new about it is it's a different artist or a different background of music. However, you're still pretty much giving them the same old lunch. And to me, that's a con, because today you gotta be different. That's for sure. And I'm just not about that, man. It's just more underground. Underground, I'm not really on a chain. I don't got nobody holding my leash. I know that for a fact. My uncle always told me, man, when you got a dog, who is it that's being walked? Are you walking the dog, or is the dog walking you? And in this case, it's the underground. I definitely want to be walking the dog. So the major leagues these days, if you can't pull off their expectations, then you end up leaving the major leagues in debt. That's actually how it goes these days. A lot of people, they end up making an album, and the major leagues, they actually give them a line of credit. They basically tell them, okay, so we're gonna pay for this album. We're gonna pay for everything. We're gonna pay for how many copies get printed. However, if this artist doesn't manage to get all that sold, he's actually walking out in debt. That's a big difference right there compared to the independent, where I'm at home on my computer producing, or straight up writing poetry, putting it down on any track that I want to. I don't got nobody telling me where to go, telling me it's a one-way street. The underground is like a four-way intersection, and the major leagues, they're nothing but one-way streets with cops on every corner. Always having productive days so that they can continue growing in their career. It takes a skill. Being an independent artist, you gotta make your shows. You gotta put your tracks online. You gotta make sure that you're commenting on other people. You gotta find fans. You have to make your fan page. You gotta make your website. You gotta make your logo. You gotta make everything. And you know what? In the end, you will be you. You as an underground artist can actually advertise yourself while sitting down at home on your ass on your computer chair. You have the ability to access multiple music websites where you can actually access a broad range of fans out there so that they can hear what you have to offer. What it takes is you not only just putting your music out there, you have to reach out to other people. You have to show other people that you're consistent. You can't just pop something out and not be consistent. People always want to see you there at your highest shine, always giving it your all. And when you do something like that, is when people really begin to follow you. And if you want to take it off another level, you can actually go around your town, go into your local bars, go into your local cafes, and offering them more business. You tell them, I have the ability to bring this many customers to your place at this night or this day. If you can just have me perform there, I will have the ability to not only have these customers show up at your store, but they will be introduced to your market, your bar, or your coffee and tea joint. So they might just end up going over there after our show. So it's actually a benefit on their part, and they will have more of a reason to, get you over there.
I'm ready for every open door.
There's something about the sun, the way it shines over here, the fact that the California vines are so clear, and the fact that they fog up and you can't even see to look back. I go through all these logs before I go and spit the facts. I'm a facts unknown child. Some call me a criminal. I might be looking so wild, but that's why I'm subliminal, right there in your mind, outside in the freeway, going through all of the crimes, and I got he say, she say on the back of my name, and that's just how you can hear it. I go through all the fame, but I still stay here. I'm in the facts unknown.
I flat out don't listen, the matter I lack is the fatter I hack. Times splatter my past, mentally I'm the foreign exchange, the chlorine in veins. I bleach the unteach with quarantine games. Facts unknown, remember my tactics, attract the drones like magnets. I'm the cracking codes, rooms in my mind, so many times, many fines. Going pot rooms is my crime. Knocked out faded, I'm a try out. My IQ, I'm not out. What is this game we're talking about, man? You finished? The fuck up, talk now.
Spirit of Chinatown, embedded in this decaying building.
Now, And it's a whole different story when you're online, because when you're online, you can't see necessarily who you're talking to in the physical realm. It's all with pictures and with typing. So for you to actually even know if a fan is a fan or if it's a bot, that takes true wisdom online, understanding how a comment really is, because a lot of people, they just drop fake comments on everybody's page. They tell everybody that they know that they got a nice song. That's a good song. I like what you're doing. And you know what? That actually inspires the other artists who just received that comment to jump on that person's page and check out their music, even though all he got was a little thumbs up or a good job from this person. When you encourage someone else, it gives them a much bigger reason for them to look at who you are, because they want to realize who is really taking the time to encourage them. They want to know your level at that point. And to sum it all up, out of everything that I had just said, the most important aspect of actually calling yourself an underground artist is keeping it underground. At all times, you have the ability to create your path. So the most important thing of all is to be consistent with your production, to constantly be making more, to always try to find more of a new style in yourself. Don't try to stick to the exact same form of hip-hop. Always try to see that you have more of a originality just waiting to pop out. It really takes a lot for you to believe in yourself. But you don't need a million people these days telling you you're hot shit to believe in yourself. All that you need these days is to actually see yourself creating something out of thin air. In this case, it being lyrics or a track or a show. You have the ability. We have the ability. It's your time. Start it off.
I'm ready for every open door. I'm ready for every open door.
Hey,
It's green.
excuse me. Yes, I was wondering, where do I go? What do I mean? I'm here in a train station. I'm wondering, where do I go from here? I'm trying to go somewhere.
Which way are you trying to go? Are you trying to go Atlantic
Trying to get there.
Pasadena?
I'm just trying to get there, ma'am.
You gotta decide which way you're gonna go, then get on the train.
It was towards the beach or towards the mountains. Both of them. I'm just trying to get there, ma'am. How do I get there?
You have to get on the train.
I have to get on the train. That's a good idea. Just like how everybody likes it. They want to have the peanut butter cup on the name. 'Cause, you know, they want to know what's inside the chocolate before they take a munch. What's the next question, sir? I don't want to have the dog walking me.